A long time before Meghan walked herself down the aisle to marry Prince Harry, she almost became royalty of a different sort. She almost became a soccer wag. In news that has reportedly left Harry reeling, a story about Meghan's secret messages to the British football star Ashley Cole has resurfaced amid claims that Meghan was chasing after the notorious bad boy for a date at the same time that she was trying to launch her career. And according to the source, Harry will be in total denial about this. Part of him won't be able to process the fact that she was on the hunt for a big fish when she met him, but he won't be coping well at all to know that even footballers like Ashley, who was accused of allegedly cheating on his wife Cheryl, would have been in the picture. The source goes on to say this is truly humiliating for Harry because he has always struggled with stories of Meghan's past. He'll be absolutely crushed by this and more than a little jealous. Ashley might be more famous for cheating on Cheryl with a bogan hairdresser than for his skills as a footballer, but he's always been good looking with a boatload of female fans. This will tap into Harry's insecurities big time. It's no wonder he's been working out in the gym. Last week, the reporter and Meghan's one-time associate Katie Hine told about how a night of drinking Prosecco with Meghan in 2013 ended in Meghan, then a star of the U.S. drama Suits, revealing that she was on the hunt for a British boyfriend, and she admitted that she was interested in the England and Chelsea star Ashley. Katie Hine shared the story with the Daily Mail, saying, as she dug her iPhone out of her bag, she told me he'd slipped into her DMs private messages on Twitter. He wanted her to go on a date during her whistle-stop London visit. Katie revealed that she had warned Meghan off Ashley because his ill-fated marriage to pop star Cheryl made headlines all over the UK. But Ashley is fighting back. He's claiming, in fact, it was Meghan who was chasing after him. Katie says, a friend of Cole tells me he admits they were messaging and he even admits to following her first because he was a big Suits fan. But he refutes that he was chasing her and got rebuffed. He insists it was the other way around. Whether or not he is doing that to save face, who knows? Either way, Harry cannot ignore these claims. The insider says he's brushed it off, but privately it left a sour taste in his mouth, knowing she was quite literally on a manhunt and texting other big-name Brits before she met him. And this is leading many people to ask the question, has Meghan Markle been making a fool of Harry? I mean, the truth is, she has made him out to be a lot worse than a fool. She has made this idiotic man-child into an absolute laughingstock, a clown. Harry is simply her puppet, and she is the puppet master. She has totally emasculated him. She's brainwashed him, and he won't do or say anything without getting her permission first. But Harry only has himself to blame for falling into her trap. I mean, most men saw her coming from a mile away. They knew that getting into bed with Meghan Markle was a bad idea. Harry's an idiot, though. No man worthy of being called a man allows this yacht girl to trash his family and then join in with all the lies and the insults. What he did to his grandparents before they passed away is unforgivable. I mean, he put them through so much pain at the end of their lives. It's crazy to me that Harry never wondered why Meghan ghosted all her family, both white and black. What, did everybody do something horrible to her? He never questioned why Meghan had to invite celebrities to their weddings, celebrities she didn't even know, in the hopes of giving her acting career a little boost. The two of them are grifters, they're family destroyers, and they really are two peas in the pod. More and more people are seeing the truth about the two of them. They're a couple of liars and narcissists. I've never heard Meghan say anything good about Harry. That's because she doesn't care about him. Harry only exists to serve her. And I have noticed in so many photos that she looks happy when he's miserable or obviously messed up on some kind of drugs. Meghan Markle will never allow him to shine. She always has to be the one in charge. Meghan always has her hands all over Harry, but it's not real affection. I've not ever seen him really show any love towards Meghan, unlike he did with other girlfriends. As long as Meghan is around, Harry is not allowed to make any of his own decisions. He can't talk over her, he can't interrupt her. You know, maybe Meghan is the one who made Harry learn how to juggle. He's going to be a clown, so he's got to act like one, right? Harry has nobody but himself to blame for his foolish decisions. Now, he was kind of a wild card when he was still a member of the royal family, but still, he had status, he had his military titles, and he didn't want to be poor. I think at one point there were also plenty of women who were open to Harry. Well, Meghan has turned him into her puppet, but that's Harry's fault. Perhaps because he lost his dear mother when he was only 12 years old, He considers Meghan to be his new mommy, a mother figure for him, somebody to tell him what to do and be there to guide him. Does he not notice, though, that ever since Meghan entered his life, his world has turned so negative and dark, and his family has forsaken him? Harry has been laughed at, he's been turned away, and even worse, his own family doesn't want anything to do with him. And that's all because of the behavior we have seen from both Harry and Meghan. I mean, Meghan has helped Harry turn into a complete fool, but he's just gone along with all her little schemes, so that's on him. I'm also sick and tired of Harry using his mother's tragic death as an excuse for his nasty behavior. So many people lost a parent at an early age, and they didn't allow that to completely shape their lives with this ridiculous behavior. Harry has allowed himself to become so intertwined with Meghan that he lost whoever he once was. Harry had a beautiful life, and he ruined all of it for this toxic marriage with a horrible, evil woman. He does think most people in the royal family are mean to him, and very few people are on his side. Now, if the wedding were today, who would he even invite? Probably none of his family members. Looking back, I wish the late Queen would have said if they wanted to get married so badly, and especially if there was pressure coming from one source, that they could arrange it by themselves. They could go somewhere quiet to get married, because a big spectacle wedding was not appropriate or necessary, especially considering that Meghan had already been divorced at least 2 times. And if Harry really wanted to marry her, a quiet registry wedding would have done great. But see, Harry never would have been satisfied with that. He would have claimed that the Queen was treating him unfairly again. Luckily, Prince William, though, didn't marry a twice-divorced woman, and maybe the late Queen could have suggested a big wedding, which, by the way, has since been described in such an ungrateful manner by Meghan Markle as a spectacle. It's just exhausting to listen to the relentless PR nonsense on a nobody like Meghan Markle. What, is she going to be in Costner's movie, A Saloon Girl? I don't believe so. She can't sing, she can't dance, she can't even act. Or how about the frontier town schoolmarm? Well, I don't believe that. She couldn't play that part because she has no charm. She can't be around children. Or maybe she's going to be some captive white woman of a Native American tribe. Well, I don't think that's going to work. She can't convince us that she's that character. Or maybe she could be the widow of the frontier town marshal. Well, again, I don't think that's going to work because look at her. She would need to be sexy to play that role. And I think she really wants to be the opposite lead to Kevin Costner in this film, but that is never going to happen. She can dream on. Maybe she could play the first ever pregnant cactus to be discovered in the desert. She's chosen to bear the child of the gods, and she needs to be rushed to the stable and visited by 3 men bearing expensive gifts. The 3 men, of course, are going to be Harry and Marcus Anderson and Scooby-Doo. Harry apparently is a big fan of cactus juice, so I think it would be a great idea. And you, what do you think about Meghan and Harry? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments section. If you think my video is useful, don't be afraid to like and share it with anyone else who would also enjoy it anytime you want. And please subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen channel to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll be back to see you tonight.